And
Hello.
a very good evening to you. It's not Tuesday night, it's actually Wednesday night. We thought I'd mix it up a bit just to confuse you. And I have one of our very own from Pageant Land, Beth Rice, and she is Miss Mission Great Britain finalist. It's so good to have you on, Beth, to tell me about your journey. How are you this evening?
Oh, I'm good. Thank you for having me on, Dion. How are you?
Yes, I'm very good, thank you. Very, very good. Like I've been excited to talk to you as always. I
Yeah.
always love a good old chat to you, definitely. I'm just having issues with my hair tonight. I'm just trying to kind of before I visit my sister, the hairdresser, to sort my mop out. It's going to have to look like this tonight.
You look
But
fat.
yeah,
Sorry.
we are here to talk about your up and coming journey and how it's been going. Now, you are entering Miss Mission Great Britain, isn't it? And it is on the 4th of May. And it's one of Romy's pageants, isn't it? She's doing 3 in one night. How exciting is that?
Yeah, I know. I don't know if she's mad or I
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
you know what
she's
she's like.
a busy young lady. I mean, obviously the rest of Pageant Man team here, we're going to be there to watch and support you, and I cannot wait to come and watch it. And it's going to be so exciting, like 3 pageants in one night. I've seen 2 in one night, but not 3.
You get your money's worth.
Definitely, definitely. And it's on the 4th of May at the Ratcliffe Centre, isn't it, in London? So it's going to be fabulous. So yes, everyone watching, all come down, support Beth and scream, because that's what I'm going to be doing. It's going to be brilliant. So you're here to talk about your new journey. So let's start off a bit about your pageant history.
Yes. So for those that don't know me, I am actually coming up to an anniversary. It was 3 years beginning. It's actually the date of Miss Mission is my anniversary of when I decided 3 years since I decided to enter a pageant. So I feel like that's kind of like a spooky coincidence. Yeah.
That's amazing.
I know. It is. I look back in my calendar, I was like, oh, this is really odd. But yeah, I went straight into Galaxy because I'd been watching Misha Grimes for a few years, and that was the only pageant I'd really heard of. I threw myself fully in, got involved in everything I could, and then sort of I said it was going to be a one-time thing, and then obviously, sort of 2 months later, I'd gone to watch Eco Pageants UK the previous year, and I thought, I feel like this is a bit of me. Maybe I should do a second pageant, as we all do. I ended up winning Miss Earth England, which was a real honour. Nothing I ever expected to happen when I first started pageants, and I represented England in the Philippines, which was a 3-week international. It's absolutely amazing. I'd recommend it to anyone. Such a fun time, and just amazing women. I feel like if you care about the planet, you're my kind of person. So I was in an international with so many people that I just got on with really well. We had a great group, and I also had the opportunity to go to Ghana with Miss Earth Ghana. She invited lots of different queens from different countries over, and we were doing lots of work with her new foundation ENF. So that was a really amazing opportunity I never expected to come from pageants. And then I handed over last August, I think, and decided I wasn't quite done. I said that Super was going to be my last. And then Romy launched Miss Mission. I thought, oh, okay. Maybe not then.
Famous last words, isn't it? We're like, we're done for a bit. And then something will pop up with meaning. So it's I mean, it looks absolutely wonderful. I mean, like I say, I can't wait to see what Romy does with this. It's going to be brilliant. And yeah, so you can still carry on with you're very involved with planet stuff and things like that. I mean, you've just actually been doing something with Earth Day. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so see, Earth Day, I mean, it's a big one in the calendar for someone who does environmental stuff. So I've actually been doing, I've had 3 talks, which has been a real honour to be invited. So obviously I had Juliet Taylor, Miss Environment England, on Sunday, invite me to talk at her OSO Eco event, which is amazing. I think what she's doing with her platform is fantastic. And then I was in a school yesterday talking, very similar talks actually, talking about my experience in environmentalism, why climate change is so hard to solve, but really getting into the mental health side, because I think a lot of people don't Well, I think as you wake up to the climate crisis and you start to care more and you learn more, I think it's natural to, you know, have that, we call it climate anxiety, those anger, grief, guilty feelings when you buy something that's not quite so environmental. And so I went into school yesterday and it was amazing just hearing the kids just being able to like express their feelings. And that's what we did on Sunday as well, having people just talk about how climate change actually makes them feel, because it's really important when you're feeling like anger not to like squash it down, because then you can go into like, I think, a very negative place environmentally, like, I can't do anything. It's like doomerism. So it's important to like express it and then try and channel it into doing something really positive, which is what we've been trying to do. And I've got another talk which I think is going to have a few hundred people in like 2 weeks, so I'm excited, and that's to do with the Earth Day, an Earth Day series. So yeah, it's been really exciting. It's sort of a new workshop that I'm doing and trying, and it seems to be going well. So
it sounds wonderful as well. You always count on children to give completely honest answers as well. They just say how it is, don't they? Completely.
They really do. And I felt awful because one child was saying that the teacher had been really negative, not the teacher in the room, thankfully. But I was thinking, oh no, like it was a bit awkward. I was like, oh, okay, I'm sure they didn't mean it.
Yeah,
just blunt, so blunt.
They just say how it is, don't they? But it sounds like such a positive thing, and it's so wonderful to chat in front of so many people, and especially children, about this such an important subject. And it is really important to you. You can see how passionate you are with it, and I always love watching your journey with everything. We have got Beth's Instagram page scrolling along the bottom, so do check out what she's been up to. That is there. So why did you choose Miss Mission? What was the main reason behind it?
Yeah, so there's many different reasons. We said before, Romy's awesome, so that has to be one. I think Romy is someone in pageants that I feel like I can learn a lot from. I think as a director she would be like really insightful, and sort of I think make me a better queen. There's two things. So I love the fact that there is no, like, there's never been a Miss Mission in Great Britain. I feel like there's no like preconception of what the queen should look like, who she should be, what personality, platform. So I love that. I just feel like we're all the finalists that are competing are fantastic, so we can all just rock up as ourselves. And sort of, you're not trying to like, I don't know, sometimes I feel like with pageants you're trying to fit a mold. And that's not what I'm about. So I like that, but it's mainly the fact that it is about the mission and the platform, because I think that's what's kept me in pageants. That's why, after Galaxy I didn't really have a platform, and I thought, I won't do any more pageants. But once I found more of the environmental stuff, that I think is what's kept me here. So I'm excited to share my mission with the judges. It's going to be good, I think.
Oh, it sounds absolutely incredible. And I love that. It's like a sort of a clean slate. It's like, you just turn up. I think it's so important that people do just be themselves. But I know what you mean. I mean, when you first start pageantry, you can be a bit like, shall I, do I need to fit in kind of thing? But then after 8 years, you're like, no, I'm just being myself. But
we've been here long enough. If they like me, great.
Just be yourself. That's the best thing, the best advice ever to give to anyone, isn't it? Just be yourself, and then your inner beauty shines through, and what you're passionate about, which is brilliant. I mean, I'm really, really looking forward to hearing more about what you're getting up to. It's going to be brilliant. So I will be following. I'll be stalking your Instagram. It'll be absolutely fine. So how's your preparation going for the final? Because it is actually quite soon, isn't it?
Yeah.
I just realised we're at the end of April. It's okay.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, it's been going good. I picked up the last thing today for my evening wear, but actually I realized when I was sat here, Dion, that I've got my interview outfit in front of me. So I made the decision that I was going to make my interview wear. I don't make clothes.
Yeah.
I was like, this could be a disaster. So if you see me wearing something I've made, then you know it went well. If you don't see me wearing something I've made, you know that it ended up a disaster. But I still have like one bit to do left of it. and then I'll see if I really like it, and I'll be wearing it next week. But yeah, this time I've just been trying not to stress. I think so. I think when I did Supra, I found the experience quite stressful, to be honest. Not for any reason of like Kat. She was really chill on the day, and the whole day was run really relaxed. But I was stressed in myself, and I didn't enjoy it as much. So I'm like, right, this time round, don't stress. Go in there, be yourself, do your best, and have fun.
That's what it's all about. If you go there just having fun, then it just is brilliant. It just makes it, because to be honest, whenever I do a pageant, I always have fun. No matter what happens. And I think it's a good way. I mean, it is easy. I mean, I think I've done one stress before, and it's and I thought, oh, why was I like that for? Just go and have fun, it's like competition, but just enjoy it. And to be honest, like, it is all about having fun, and it's such a great venue as well. Obviously, Romy is an amazing director and such a beautiful person inside and out, and she knows how to put on a great show. But the venue is absolutely spectacular. It's a wonderful venue. There's no wibbly wobbly stages or anything like that, which is good.
That's good. And it's a big stage as well, which I like.
It is. I mean, I've walked that stage a few times, and I'm happy to say it is a good stage, and it's flat, so it's all good. It's all good. So so you've got. Is it the same as other pageants? So do you have your standard round? So you've got your interview with Miss Mission. Is there swimwear, evening wear, and fashion?
There's no fashion. So
no fashion. Okay.
Yeah, interview, swim, and evening. Yeah.
Ah, that's different. Yeah, that's why I asked that. I was like, is there anything slightly different here? But that's really, really good.
Yeah,
you do rock swimwear, so that's awesome.
Yeah, we have to submit a mission statement as well alongside it. Yeah, talking about what we want to do. Yeah.
I like it. It sounds just a little bit different, got a little bit of a different twist. But I wonder what order they're going to be in. That's what I'm looking forward to finding out on the night, because you got 3 pageants in one night, and I'm like, right, which one's first? Perhaps I'll do them in alphabetical order. I don't know. You never know. We'll have to find that one out.
I know. I think because obviously Atlantic's got fashion, hasn't it? So I don't know how she's going to fit that in, because Intercon doesn't have fashion, does it? I don't think.
Yeah, I'm not actually sure.
You've got an extra round for Atlantic, so I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure.
I'm quite excited to see it. Actually, we'll have to see it a bit. But we're all going to be there cheering you on, Beth. And thank you so much for coming on today. So we'll just say thank you now, and I'm really excited, and good luck for the final.
Thank you, Zion. Thank you for having me on, as always. It's like tradition, I feel like, to come on and speak to you before.
Just before the pageant, you always need to come on to Queen's Table. It's got to be done, like I say. But it has been going for so long, and I must say to everyone, please do book in. We've got lots of spaces this summer. There's a couple of dates where I am away on holiday, but I'm here for most of the week, so please do book in, give me a message, or look on the Pageant Land page, and there's a bit of availability to come on and talk about your journeys. So all the best of luck, Beth, and we will see you soon.
Bye.